Whenever something becomes super popular, you can bet everyone wants to ride that bandwagon. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Minecraft clones. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at all the clones that were produced following in the wake of Minecraft's rise to fame. As there are many similar games that took on the idea of survival and crafting, we'll be limiting this list to games that most resemble Minecraft in terms of aesthetics and gameplay. Keep in mind that as we are looking at clones of Minecraft, these games are not necessarily bad, and some are actually really good, but others might not be so well crafted. Number 10, Terraria. This 2D side-scrolling game started off pretty inconspicuous, released during Minecraft's beta, and it seemed like another cheap attempt at piggybacking off another game's success. However, in its 6 years of existence, it has managed to create an experience unlike most other games, even garnering its own imitators. Bringing into the genre a more RPG-like quality, Terraria features an array of bosses, weapons, combat, and fantasy-like elements to make it stand out from the pack. While still receiving updates to this day, it's great to see it grow. Number 9, Dragon Quest Builders.
Craft or find artifacts to build extravagant houses or grow crops and flowers.
This late entry into the already flooded genre came as a surprise to many. Taking the setting of the Dragon Quest series and implementing a Minecraft-like game seemed both strange and questionable, yet it kinda worked. Combining the RPG and settings of Dragon Quest with the voxel look and crafting of Minecraft makes for a surprisingly fun game. It even featured its own unique camera angle, shifting between third person to isometric, providing a great view of the world around you, granting more appreciation for the things you craft.
It is up to you to bring the light back to Alefgard by rebuilding this ruined realm.
Number 8, Lego Worlds. While many consider Minecraft essentially the digital version of our favorite building block toys, that didn't stop LEGO from jumping into the action. While it was released into early access during the early days of Minecraft copycats, it has since managed to become all its own with a full release. While it still incorporates the Minecraft elements of building and exploration, it distances itself from the survival aspects to focus on an even larger scale of building. With a more casual outlook and even greater creative control, it's managed to obtain its own identity. Number 7, Cube World. A sleeper hit in 2013, this little RPG eventually caught the internet by storm, thanks in part to its heavily inspired Minecraft aesthetic. While its voxel style looks really feels straight out of Minecraft, its gameplay is totally different. Cube World does possess a robust crafting system, but it focuses more on RPG and gear crafting, with little to no world building. A fun little RPG that, like many others, took advantage of the Minecraft hype and used the voxel aesthetic to gain an edge. Unfortunately, that edge seems to have dulled as the game hasn't seen an update in years. Number 6, Survivalcraft. One could tell just by looking at Survivalcraft that this is a fairly shameless clone of the real thing. The aesthetics of the voxel design, right down to the very textures, look almost straight ripped out of Minecraft. And from the archery to the crafting to building structures, it doesn't seem to skimp on cloning the gameplay either. Yet, despite all the ripoffs, this mobile game manages to use a few of its own unique features, such as electricity and throwable explosives, to set itself apart. It's a clone that, with a few very small changes, tried hard enough to offer a slightly unique experience. Number 5, FortressCraft Evolved. This entry's an interesting one to say the least. The voxel look of Minecraft with extremely well-detailed textures, lighting, and actual 3D models makes up FortressCraft Evolved, a sequel to FortressCraft. While its predecessor was much more grounded and much more akin to Minecraft, Evolved saw a massive departure in terms of design and gameplay, featuring large-scale battles, enormous base building, and oh so much more. It's clear that FortressCraft Evolved still wants to be a Minecraft clone, but at least it tried to create a new identity compared to its predecessor. Number 4, Ace of Spades Battle Builder. Who said Minecraft clones have to only focus on building? Combining much more basic looking visuals, Ace of Spades is a class-based FPS. Of course, being voxel-based isn't enough to cite Ace of Spades as a clone to the popular crafting game, as you're also able to destroy and build in each arena. By destroying parts of the level, you'll collect blocks to create makeshift towers, walls, bases, and so much more. While the combat is average, the build and destroy mechanics give this game a somewhat fighting chance. Number 3, Mine Build, Worldcraft Survival. Putting the word craft in your name seems kind of overdone, so why not add mine as well? A much more clear attempt at ripping off the original. Mine Build is an interesting one in that it uses the same look and design but changes a few textures. What's sad is that this is really only one of the things to set itself apart from Minecraft's visual department, as it even seems to use the same models for some creatures and enemies. Its HUD also seems to be the worst problem here though, as you have giant arrows blocking nearly half of your screen, and you can't adjust the opacity. Number 2, Cube Life, Island Survival.
I can't believe it. I'm surrounded by water, yet not a drop to drink.
While most clones like to reside on platforms that Minecraft itself resides in, such as mobile devices, PC, and Xbox consoles, the Wii U managed to get a clone of Minecraft before it even got Minecraft. Intended to fill that void that Wii U owners felt, Cube Life Island Survival focused more on an island-like setting, yet it still looked and played exactly like Minecraft. Aside from some nice-looking water, it offered little else new to the table. Build, craft, explore, the same old routine under a not-so-different look. Before we unveil our number 1 imitator, let's have a look at some dishonorable mentions. Number 1, PocketCraft, Survivor Mode. It seems that the best way to capitalize on a bigger game's success is to create a clone as soon as possible and include at least one word from the original game's title. An extremely cheap and very clear ripoff of Minecraft, PocketCraft first appeared on the mobile market around the time of Minecraft's mobile release, using near identical aesthetics in the textures, items, and even the HUD. It also, non-surprisingly, featured almost identical gameplay. Exploring a voxel world, building a home, and fighting zombies at night, it's a wonder why they didn't have to build themselves a lawyer. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.